Hello YouTubes, what is up? Welcome back to another video. It is your boy Strem. We are here with week 3 of the BBL Pokemon League. The first 2 weeks have not gone so well for your boy. We are 0-2 right now. We got absolutely decimated week 1 as an introduction to the league. We got 6-0'd, and then in week 2 we had a much better performance against OG Albina and his squad. I think we still got 2-0'd there. This week we are up against the Waltdisney Landorus, coached by JustKurt. He's a great guy. We've been talking a lot, setting up this match and stuff. Great guy, great content creator as well. So I do recommend going to check out his channel as usual to watch his side of the battle and drop a sub and stuff like that if you want to. His team is pretty scary here. He has Zekrom as his Uber. He also runs Celesteela, Gengar, Rillaboom, Weavile, Primarina, Hitmonlee, Licky, which is pretty cool, Rhyperior, and Swoobat. I'll throw that up on the screen there in post so you guys can see that. So I'm just going to go over our team really quickly before we connect with our boy and get into the battle. Yeah, so here we go. We are bringing Purple Rain this week with Surf, Spatial Rend, Thunderbolt, and Flamethrower. We have enough speed to outspeed a max speed Zekrom, and we are running the Life Orb. Next up, we are bringing Biloni, the Regieleki with Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Ancient Power, Extreme Speed, and the Choice Specs. We have enough speed to outspeed a Choice Specs Gengar, or a Choice Scarfed Gengar, which is pretty crazy. So pretty cool. Next up we have Taco, the Seismitoad with Earth Power, Scald, Grass Knot, and Stealth Rock. This is our dedicated Zekrom switch in. We can live a few big hits from this thing. We also have Water Absorb for the Primarina if so need be. We are also bringing Jesse with Bullet Punch, U-Turn, Knockoff, and Swords Dance. He is specially defensive with max HP, but he's packing some attack investment as well as being an adamant nature. Yeah, hoping to get a Swords Dance up. Bullet Punch OHKO's Weavile no matter what, and we are priority obviously. Bullet Punch is very close to OHKOing Gengar, so if we get some chip on that, that would be nice. He also gives us a U-Turn, Pivot, and Knockoff for some utility there. We are also bringing Grin, the Crobat with Brave Bird, Cross Poison. He's our Defogger this week as well, and U-Turn. So he's a very speedy boy this week. He's rocking the heavy-duty boots, so you can switch in on rocks. And yeah, he's for the Primarina and the Rillaboom primarily. He also can eat some hits from the Hitmonlee. So yeah, getting rid of hazards and doing some damage to certain things. And last but not least, we are bringing Carco with the Choice Scarf this week. So he's a speedy boy. He's adamant with Sacred Fire, Stomping, Tantrum, Extreme Speed, and Will-O-Wisp in case we desperately need to burn something. So that's going to be it for this team. We'll get connected with our boy, and I'll see you guys in the battle. One thing I did want to note, I changed the nicknames. Some people in the Discord were talking about the nicknames. I changed them around last battle. They will be named primarily, except for Purple Rain, after the members of our community, like always. That being said, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like. Double check if you are subscribed. It is the best way to help the channel as we are growing. And leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the battle. I'll see you guys in the battle. Peace. Alright, it looks like we have finally connected to our opponent here, JustKurt. We literally spent hours trying to do this. So it's good to see it come to fruition. Hopefully nothing screws up at this point. If so, I'm literally going to leave this in the video because it would just be hilarious at this point. We have spent what feels like our entire lives trying to get this lobby going, but we did get the timer to work. Let's see. So the Rhyperior is there. So he brings the Prim. He brings Celesteela. He brings Rhyperior. That's unfortunate for our Regieleki. The Gengar. Zekrom. And the Rillaboom. Okay. So no Hitmonlee. I think we just leave Purple Rain here. For the Rhyperior. And we'll have to see if it's a Scarfed Zekrom, because that could be very frustrating for our boy Palkia. But I think that's a proper lead. I think he probably leads Rhyperior. So who's good here? Who's good here? Palkia is good here. We need the Seismitoad. Alright, well. No Weavile either, which is interesting. I guess Scizor is a hard counter to that. Regieleki goes off if Rhyperior dies. So he probably knows that. People are going to need to bring ground types against us. It's just the way it is. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. Why is my screen all dark? What is happening? Oh no. Oh no, wait. Wait, wait, wait. What just happened? Oh. This is so bad. I can't see anything. Oh, cool. His screen is too. Oh, it worked! Oh my god. Guys, I'm leaving that in the video. I'm leaving that in the video. Alright, so here's the Celesteela. Wow, these land timers, man. I have a bad feeling about this. It took us so long to get connected that... we may need to cut this up. Oh, something's happening. It's the ping is very high or something maybe. But we are fighting, so I'm going to leave it for now. Flamethrower might be a good middle ground in case the Rhyperior comes in. So we could try that. I don't think the Rhyperior would come in on Palkia though. So let's just T-Bolt. Hopefully the Prim comes in. He does withdraw. Okay. Is it the Rhyperior? Area. No, it is a Prim. Okay, so we get a T-Bolt off. If this thing's scarfed, that's the only way it's really dangerous. Pretty bulky actually as well. So it's not a 2-hit KO. We could just go right out into Scizor here. Yeah, I think that's the right play. Alright, so we're experiencing a bit of lag, but better than nothing. It is the server, it's not our fault. We've had so many issues, like I said, a million times with this, but we're going to play through it. Just another obstacle in our way, Stremmy boys. As long as we don't disconnect, I think it's fine. To be completely honest. So we withdraw. If he withdraws, actually we know he's not scarfed. So let's see. He does stay in a Moonblast. Okay. We eat that quite well. We do get this attack drop, but that don't matter too much. We show our lefties. Let's see now. If he brings up Celesteela, we're kind of walled. So I feel like a U-turn is just the best way to go here. I could Sword Stance, but it doesn't really give me much at this point in the game. We're so hard walled by Celesteela. And we'll get an idea for this Primarina's speed if it stays in. It does withdraw. And we get Baymax. Who's this? It is a Celesteela, yeah. So we would have just been walled by that. Very hard. So we do get a little bit of turn advantage here. A little bit of momentum. And we just go right out into Purple Rain again. So the problem with the Life Orb here is that he can kind of whittle our damage down as much as he wants by switching things in. But Thunderbolt is kind of free here on the Celesteela, because if we T-Bolt... Oh, I hope we don't disconnect. I hope we don't disconnect. But if we T-Bolt and he brings in the Rhyperior, we can just surf. Oh no. Alright. Looks like we're going again. We do exert our pressure. We see the leftovers on Celesteela. And now we can just surf. So let's do that. No, sorry, we can T-Bolt. I just explained why T-Bolting is pretty free. Unless a Zekrom comes in. But if it didn't come in at the start, I'm very scared of it being Scarfed. It's really the only way he kills. Yeah, it's really the only way he can kill Palkia is if it's a Scarfed Zekrom. And a max speed Scarfed Prim. So it's tough actually with the lag in the server because we don't know if he's thinking right now or if it's just the server being very slow. So tough to say. We're going to play through it. Like I said, just another obstacle. Palkia looks so dope, man. In 3D. This is now seeming like server lag again. It's mega unfort. There we go, we're back. Alright, what do we got? Jungle Book comes out. It's the Rillaboom. Okay. So there we go. That did quite a bit of damage. We naturally outspeed this thing. He may Grassy Glide, but I don't think we die to a Grassy Glide. So I like Flamethrowering here. Because if he slow U-turns, or if he just doubles out, we still get damage, and then we're in for the grassy terrain. So let's Flamethrower. So we haven't shown it yet. We're showing a lot of our moves, obviously, but actually just two. But our coverage moves. We're definitely on the offensive, and what I'm realizing about this team as the season goes on is that it is a more offensive team. Hopefully this takes out the Rillaboom. It is a Life Orb Flamethrower, and we do get it. So, Palkia gets a first KO of the match. Palkia KO Rillaboom. And again, we get that Grassy Terrain recovery for some of the Life Orb damage, which is nice. So, things are looking good. But yeah, what I was saying about this team is it is more... I wasn't playing it quite offensively enough. Offensive enough. So we still have the Rhyperior, Gengar, Zekrom, Primarina, and Celesteela. Prim is at about half. I think the Zekrom has to come in right now, and the reason he's taking so long to make that move that I honestly wonder if it's Scarfed. I mean, the Gengar could come in. It'd be nice to get some damage off on that thing. Oh yeah, we don't know if he's taking a long time because the servers. Oh my goodness. Just pretty awful stuff. Well, we gotta trust our gut here. He sends out Ariel again. So I don't see a reason to not go into Scizor and then U-turn again and play this all over again. So let's do that. We could actually go into Grin. Grin is not as valuable here and do the same thing to kind of preserve Scizor. So let's do that. Let's switch it up on him. That way he doesn't know we're carrying U-turn on our Crobat either. Yeah, because I think the U-turn is pretty obvious if we bring Scizor in here. It is not as obvious if we bring in Crobat, although still kind of obvious. Alright, Purple Rain comes out now. So we've had a disappointing season so far. Obviously 0-2 in this league. It is what it is. We get the Moonblast again. Hopefully Crobat eats this as well. He does. And this thing's getting a little bit of recovery the more turns it stays in. So we can cross poison and then U-turn. But the thing with that is then we don't get the momentum on the Celesteela. I think I'm going to U-turn. There's no real middle ground play there. I don't want to eat a Moonblast with Palkia is the main thing. And unless we can take this thing out, we're going to have to eat a Moonblast. Because Palkia helps immensely against Zekrom. No doubt. And he does withdraw. Okay, so U-turn was the correct play. Infinity comes out. This is the Rhyperior. Very interesting. So we'll see if it's Rocky Helmet or something. It is not. Is it Leftovers? Weakness Policy? We don't know at this point. But this is an easy Palkia switch again. And I think this is a pretty free Surf. Because a Surf and then a Thunderbolt may kill Primarina. I think the biggest thing is he can't really switch in anything to Palkia right now super freely. We do get some grassy terrain recovery on both ends of the field, and we see the lefties. Now, unless this thing is like Assault Vest, max HP, max Spadef, careful, like fully out Spadef, a Surf kills this thing. So we can go ahead and do that. I did calc that before the match, and that's why I'm not running Hydro Pump, because I want it to be 100% accurate. But we're doing a pretty good job here, I think, in terms of momentum. So he does withdraw Infinity out of Ariel. Yeah, because he knew the T-Bolt wasn't coming there. We get the Surf off. That should be just enough. Now it's probably a Scarfed Prim. I'm very scared of that. But let's T-Bolt anyway. It literally has to be Scarfed. I don't know. This is way too risky. It's not Scarfed. We do Thunderbolt, and please take it out. Oh my god. We don't take it out. The Falcon is going to go down. No! Why did I do it? Alright, Palkia was great here too, and I screwed it up. Palkia, KO, Primarina, KO, Palkia. That is mega unfort from your boy. I really thought a Thunderbolt had it there. The grassy terrain recovery. So this is the freest U-turn of our life. I don't know why I let Palkia go down, man. Always play that safe. That was really bad. That was a really bad decision. And that's why we're 0-2. Hey! I thought the Thunderbolt had it. We must have got a high roll on the first one. Seemed like it did over 50. Also, we got face cam now, thanks to JustKurt, our opponent. He made this thing for us. So that's very good. And we can just U-turn out this B. If Palkia got that kill, we would have been in a very much better position. Now we actually have a hard time with the Rhyperior. A harder time than we should, anyway. So he does withdraw right into Celesteela. Or no, Rhyperior again. Okay. So we replay the same scenario. Except this time we don't have our boy. But we can Grass Knot here. I think Grass Knot's pretty safe. Maybe Scald is a better... Grass Knot kills. So you might think we're going for rocks or something. And maybe we should go for rocks. It's an option too. So some of this... That means Primarina can't come back in if we go for rocks. I don't think this thing can really hurt us. And I don't think it stays in. So let's get these rockers out. I don't see an obvious defogger on his squad. Rocks are actually really good against Gengar too. And Infinity goes away. Aerial comes in. So he was sacking the Aerial here. But instead of getting that KO, we get the rocks out. And now I think we go into Scizor. Yeah, I think it's Scizor here. Actually, no, we can do Crobat again. I mean, we're going to take another Moonblast. We don't want to take that. So maybe it is Scizor because we have the leftovers recovery. Yeah, let's do Jesse. See, he's got to keep Rhyperior alive, and this is why Regieleki is such a liability sometimes. I'm trying to make him work, but it's just so easily countered by ground types, it's crazy. And we don't have the utility one this week. We do have the choice specs. So... just gets another Moonblast right in our faces. This Primarina is putting in work. And now I think I can U-turn. If I Bullet Punch, it dies and we don't take any more damage. And it can't come back in, so maybe he does sack it. I also don't see any obvious fire type moves on his team except for the Celesteela. That thing can carry Flamethrower. Let's think on this one. We can knock off something coming in. U-turn. What's U-turn? Oh, this thing's probably Assault Vest, isn't it? Just to eat Thunderbolts all day and spit it back in our face. That's what it's been doing. Alright, drowning in this water. Do you like our new outfit, by the way? The pink-haired bubble boy. Let's get a KO here. Come on. Yay, we killed the Primarina. Now what I want to know is what does he bring out against the Entei? Probably the Rhyperior. Should write that down. Also, Scizor KO, Primarina. And now, who's our safest bet? If it's the Celesteela comes out on these two things. We can go... If we go Carco, Rhyperior comes out. We pretty much have to hard out. So let's go Grin. And we can just U-turn again. Fast U-turn. Switch into something that takes the hit. So right now we have Celesteela, Rhyperior, Gengar, and Zekrom versus our squad of everyone but Palkia. It's important that we keep Seismitoad as healthy as we can. Kind of wish I had Toxic on this thing now instead of U-turn, but it is what it is. See what our opponent decides to do here. I think Celesteela or Rhyperior comes in on this. I'm really not sure. Our Entei, I think, gets really walled by the Rhyperior too. So that's kind of unfortunate. No, it's the Zekrom. Okay. Is this thing scarfed? There's no way it's scarfed. I don't think. So we should outspeed. If it's scarfed, F me in the B. I think he would have brought it out earlier if it were scarfed. Grandmaster. So maybe he D-dances up. And get some chip with U-turn, and then we can get an Earth Power off on this thing. So let's U-turn. I don't believe it's scarfed. Cross Poison wouldn't hurt either. Alright, so not scarfed, or not fast enough to outspeed us. Wow, that does nothing. Good job, Grin. You're doing good work this match. I see you, fam. And now we switch into, as soon as the server wants to acknowledge us, we switch into Seismitoad here. Taco. Hundo P. I wonder if he Dragon Danced. If he Dragon Danced here, we have a good shot. Maybe not at knocking it out, but getting it pretty low. We do have some priority. Alright, Taco comes charging out. We just see a Dragon Claw. Okay. That's not going to do too much to our boy. And maybe Celesteela comes out here, but I'm pretty sure I have to Earth Power every time. Did we see leftovers on him? I didn't see that. Crapola. I missed the item, boys. I missed the item. Come on, server. There you are. Yeah, we can Earth Power. Celesteela might come out. If that's the case, we go Entei. Good match. We're not getting 6-0'd again. We're not even getting 5-0'd. So that's good. I don't know if he leaves in Grandmaster here. Probably not. I'd say he probably switches into Celesteela. It's always interesting playing new people. He does withdraw. Is it the Celesteela Baymax? It's gotta be. Yeah. Alright, so he knows we're carrying the Earth Power now. But we do get some Rocks Chip off for what it is. And we get another round of leftovers, so why not? Now, we gotta switch something into this. It's going to be the Entei. That's why we brought him. We haven't seen a single move from the Celesteela yet. But the Entei is paramount right now. We do have Stomping Tantrum, but we are Choice Scarf, so we gotta be careful with that. And the Rhyperior needs to take quite a bit more damage before a Stomping Tantrum will hurt him badly enough. The good thing is, if it comes down to Regieleki and Celesteela, we do win that trade-off. Which is nice. Leech Seed. Alright. Well, that's frustrating. Very Wally team. We don't have many status ailments to spread. So let's I mean, Rhyperior has to come in, right? And guys, I do apologize about the lagginess of this server. I know Rhyperior has to come in, but I'm going to Sacred Fire anyway. It's the obvious play. I just want to see maybe how much a Sacred Fire would do to this. And chip on the Rhyperior is not bad. We'll get the Rocks chip and then the Sacred Fire. And then we can go into Seismitoad. And get a Scald off on something. So, not the end of the world. Gonna be a long one, folks. Strap in. Okay, so it is the Rhyperior. Infinity, yep. That's our boy. More Rocks chip. Nah, barely any. And then we'll see what a Sacred Fire does to this thing. Not much. Can we get a burn or something? Nope. Alright. He gets a Leech Seed recovery too. Oh my goodness gracious. So now, I mean, the thing is, I don't even know how much a Bullet Punch is doing to this thing, so let's bring in our boy Taco. We will chip him down. We will get it done, and if we can get a burn on the Celesteela when we Scald, Scald becomes a good middle ground at this point. He might double out here. We get rid of the Leech Seed, which is good too. And we'll see, maybe he gets his Rocks out. Earthquake, nope. Alright. That actually packs some heat to it. He might feel a little confident staying in on that. On this Scald. We should outspeed though. And I don't think we die from another EQ. Didn't look like it anyway. So let's Scald. Good middle ground. And then if not, a Grass Knot will 2-hit KO him. Maybe this is a perfect chance to take out the Rhyperior, I don't know. But I don't think he wants to take a Scald, really. But Scalding is probably the best thing we can do. And just pray for a burn on this Celesteela. We'll see what our opponent decides to do in just a moment, right after this commercial break. Come on, stay in on it. He does withdraw, yep. Celesteela, Baymax, yep. I mean, these two together are very frustrating. They cover each other's weaknesses very well. But we do get a Scald, and we pray for the burn. And we don't get it. So I think a Leech Seed is coming. We can hope he misses a Leech Seed. That's just about it, I think, at this point. But we kind of got to go into Carco. Yeah. Because I can't bring in Regelikey as long as Rhyperior is there. I just can't do it. But the thing is, after Rhyperior goes down, which he knows, Regelikey can just kind of float about. But right now, he's just a liability. He's sitting on the bench being a liability, and that's not cool business. Thank God rocks aren't up. So we probably see a Leech Seed again. And he hits. Okay. He's willing to do this all day, I bet. So very annoying. Here we can I'm just gonna go for the Stomping Tantrum, basically. I need to make a big boy play. Like, I can't just sit here all day and doing this stuff, so I'm gonna Stomping Tantrum into a Celesteela. Because why not? I mean, like, I'm cool with this kind of play. It's just not my style, and kind of my fault for letting the Palkia go down. Because we lost one of our wall breakers very early. But he does withdraw, so we do make the right decision going for a Stomping Tantrum. There's just no damage on this Rhyperior. This is Adamant. It is 4 times super effective, and it does flat out nothing to the Rhyperior. And he gets the Leech Seed and Leftovers Recovery. So, very interestingly, we are at a stalemate. And we are kind of losing at this point. And I don't know if there's much I can simply do about it. So if we go Taco and take another, we're just getting down there more. He doesn't do anything to him. Let's try it. We're getting stalled out, folks. And we don't have any reliable recovery is the unfortunate thing. I just realized too, that's my bad. Stomping Tantrum is not 4 times super effective against Rhyperior. That's my mistake. Ground is not weak to ground. Things you learn 20 years into Pokemon. Alright, server. Come on now, boy. We withdraw. He withdraw. No, he Stealth Rocks. Okay. Here we go. Now we can't do this infinitely anymore. We do get some quality street leftover recoveries. The reality is we just don't have anything to hit the Celesteela. So we could double out here. Entei would take a lot of damage, but then he just doubles out. I feel like it's worthless, man. We need this burn, and even that's not going to help that much. Because he knows as long as Rhyperior is alive, he wins this game. Please get some type of burn or something on this thing. Yeah, it's not going to happen for us, fam. It's not going to happen. Alright, well, we can't just keep going into Entei. You know what? I think we just keep firing Scalds. I'm getting tired of it. Hopefully misses a Leech Seed or something. I don't know. We have nothing to break it. And again, it is my fault because of letting Palkia go. He's a huge wall breaker. It was just a miscalc on the Thunderbolt. It happens. I wonder what the timer's looking like as well on his side. It's just so hard to tell with all the server lag. It's like, is he taking a long time to decide, or does he know what he's doing right away? I guess we'll have to take a peek at the timer next time. He does stay in, we stay in, and Scald. It's an air slash off. It's gonna do big damage. Yep. And he crits, cool. Right on. This is not our game, guys. I mean, there's not really much else you could say about it. I'm definitely letting our boy go down. We just need damage on this thing. I do realize we have nothing for the Rhyperior after that happens, but it is what it is. I don't know how to see our opponent's time. We are ahead of him, but he's still got like 4 minutes. So, I'm not going to let this go to timer. I'm just going to play it out. If only we could get a crit or a burn on a Scald. Hey, we got something. He air slashes. It's cool by me. GG, Taco. Celesteela, KO, Seismitoad, and special defense raises. Perfect. At least we have some burn damage on him. Get rid of them leftover recovery. Now I want to bring in Scizor. I feel like that isn't going to do much. We already know what happens if we bring in Entei. We bring in Entei, Will-O-Wisp. And we bring in Scizor and Sword Stance. Let's try that. Why the heckers not? Still a good match regardless. I do wish, again, the only thing I wish is Palkia didn't go down. There we go, Jesse's in. And probably a flamethrower coming at me. I mean, I would be packing it if I were him. But we can knock off. I was gonna Swords Dance and then I forgot about Flamethrower. So very cool, very, very cool. If it's no Flamethrower, then we kill 2 knockoffs. There it is. And he outspeeds. Interesting. I didn't think he would outspeed. That's GG for Scizor. Celesteela. Yeah, Scizor. Yeah, I kind of threw this one, guys. That's my bad. But we negated the leftovers. We'll just go Grin here. And Brave Bird, even though it's probably not going to do that much. I just don't see a point in switching Entei in if he's just going to be taking rocks damage and then I mean, we could defog here, hopefully live a hit and then Brave Bird, but ultimately I just do not see how. And here comes Grin. So we've seen Flamethrower, Air Slash, Leech Seed. Probably Flash Cannon? Interesting. Yeah, we've seen a lot of losses on this channel lately. That's my bad. I'm not playing as well as I once could, I think. I'm rushing a lot of things. I'm getting a little shitty about that. So there comes a Leech Seed. More recovery for your boy. But I think Ubers is very challenging for me. It's this is like kind of the second time we've been stalled like this. With the Regenerator Core where we got 6-0'd. So it's all a learning thing. You know, I hope to improve in the IBA and here. I'm trying. I don't think this team is super excellent, and that's my bad. We have made some adjustments to make it better, but it is what it is. I'm trying to get better. We're in a little mid-season slump for the IBA, and we're in a... interesting that he switched out. He wanted more on that. But here's the thing. We don't have anything for you, Rhyperior. We got nothing, man. I have Stomping Tantrum Entei, and literally nothing that can hit you on that side. So let's send you out anyway and Stomping Tantrum. Now I could Will-O-Wisp, but it's really not just gonna... I should have thrown away the Seismitoad. I was just getting a little antsy. I could have went in and defogged earlier and done all that. But you live and you learn. I promise to make a better effort. For the rest of the season. I obviously do still want to make playoffs. We're 0-3. It's unlikely, I believe, at this point, but anything is possible, right? Alright, we're going to take an Earthquake to the face here. I just don't know if there's anything we can do about it. We could hard switch out and do all that, but then he's got the leftovers, so we're just going to Stomping. I think if Palkia kills that Primarina, this is a totally different game. I do believe that. Palkia just had the coverage for both of these things, right? And now we're getting walled by them. Definite GG to our opponent. Get a mega crit here. Look how little that does. A super effective adamant hit. Need rock slides to cover the Crobat, but kills us anyway. There's Rhyperior. KO. Entei. And now we go to Grin. I mean, we could obviously go Biloni if we needed to, but we're not going to do that. We ain't going to do that. The Choice Specs Ancient Power. How much is that going to do to Rhyperior? If we get 1,000,000 boosts from Ancient Power. Alright. I'm literally just going to Brave Bird. Because there's no point in you turning into an electric type. So the Rock Slide's going to hurt if he hits it. And probably kill us. But that did a good 5. That did a good 5 damage there. Rock Slide, he misses. If we can get him to do that 50 more times. Actually, we could U-turn Regieleki into... Let's get a Cross Poison crit. Let's do that instead. And poison on him. Oh, that did even less. We didn't crit. Spoiler. Alright, Rock Slide. So Rhyperior KOs Crobat. So it's looking like this one's going to be a 4-0. Again, just not with it in this league or the IBA lately. I'm prepping. I'm prepping a lot for these battles. I'm doing my work, but I'm just not battling properly in the moment. I find I'm losing a little patience, you know. And a lot of this game is about patience, especially when you're facing bulkier teams. So definitely GG to our opponent. Appreciate him kind of working with me to get this connected tonight. It was a crazy night in that regard. We're going to keep working on this team. We got to show positivity, and we got to show some resilience to make it into the playoffs here. 0-3, it's still possible. We are just going to Ancient Power and hope for misses on Earthquakes, the 100% accurate move. Wow, that did more than anything Crobat was doing. Hilarious. GG, Rhyperior, KOs, Regieleki. So that's a good game to our opponent. Once again, sorry for the server issues and the lag and stuff like that. This was a long one. This was a grueling one. And at the end of the day, we still got 4-0'd, but there's always stuff you can take from it. Obviously, the big take in this match was letting Palkia go down there. I had so many switches. Like, I could have switched in Scizor. I could have switched in Crobat. Or even Entei on a Moonblast, to be completely honest. He resists. We just couldn't make it happen. So, that being said, if you enjoyed the video, if you stayed through this long, I appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a like, comment. You know, like I said, we kind of need positivity rolling through the channel right now. We're suffering a lot of L's. And of course, remember to check if you are subscribed. It is the best way to help out the channel and help out the team. Help out these Halifax Hitmonchan, man. We are in the struggle bus this week. Going down 0-3. We've never done that before. But I appreciate you guys very much, and I love you. Peace.